Hello again everyone, welcome to some more Darkest Dungeon. This is going to be my first long 2 campfire dungeon, so I thought I'd record this. Endless Writhing Puzzle, alright, same play. I think that's the same flavour text as we've already seen. Complete 100% of room battles. I guess in theory that could just happen within the first room. It probably won't. I got crap tons of money, so I might take crap tons of food just in case. Now we shovels for. Probably don't need to worry too much about too many torches, but I'll take 16 anyway. Problem is, I'm going to run out of inventory space. I mean, the whole point of a long dungeon presumably is to get wheelbarrows full of loot. I would laugh quite hard if it did actually. The first room.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
How many rooms is one? Including the starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's not huge, I don't think, but I'm glad I brought lots of shovels.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
2 food already. I get the feeling that the narrator is starting to repeat himself.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I don't even need too many torches, I don't think. However, being surprised even on the first turn, not so great. Stun. Actually, that wasn't really a bad surprise shuffle. I think everybody's still more or less just as good as they were. You can still use everything. It's gonna need a crit. That's not a crit. You can. That's a stun. Stun. Very nice. Breakthrough probably won't damage. So let's just
press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
You don't have the stun buff. Resist buff, rather. Shuffles you backwards. That blight. Yeah, their blight's fairly high, but yours is slightly less. Makes her more likely to be attacked, I think. 5 damage. That's what happens when you upgrade your skills. What level's his skill now? Yeah, level 5 for the skills. Which is very, very nice indeed. I've barely even been 7 to 8 heals on the Divine Grace. 3 for a party heal. They didn't even need 3. Well,
confidence
do the damage
surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ow!
Prodigious
stress going on there, but
not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Not a real problem, I don't think.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yes, indeed. Reorder. That is an ancient coffin. Probably could use a shovel. Don't really want to use shovels because I have no idea how many of those barriers I'm going to come up against. I think that one needs bandages. I don't think I have any bandages. So my inventory is already getting very close to full. Might torch. I think I may have brought too much food and too many torches, to be honest, but I haven't done a long dungeon yet, and I had no idea how much I was going to need. Oh!
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Put out the,
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Put out the hurt on the blight on my back ranks. Thou art judged. Anti-venom. Well, you have anti-venom. Now, if you use that on, you should be able to cure yourself as well. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
A devastating blow.
Crit. I've got a feeling she's got a quirk that reduces her damage too. You nearly. Heal one. Give yourself a bit of healing. Nice. Escape cloud. Well, you're not going to be shuffling backward very far, are you? I like the way they're sort of their heads upside down.
Obliterated.
Nice crits.
A powerful
11% chance to crit. Plus, so he's got 15% chance to crit when he uses that. And I got an extra shovel. I was about to say that can cause stress, but there isn't that much of a... well... I mean, I get 2 campings, so... not hugely worried about stress at this point. Plus if he keeps critting. Anyway, what I want here is deeds. That's why I'm in this particular dungeon. Needs the deeds. To keep upgrading, I think the blacksmith. No, they both go, so... well, you might as well give yourself a bit of hit pointage. Breakthrough. Yeah, only half damage, it's... well, she hasn't attacked yet, so we might as well put the hurties on her. And
the
kill her.
The beast,
very nice.
The greater the glory.
Right. Stun, perhaps, or something. Oh, he does have an AoE as well. Accuracy base 105, that's more accurate. Keep them stunned. I don't think that makes them easy to hit, but it does mean they don't get to attack. Not that it was, being all that useful at all. That, however, was quite nice. You can actually do some healing over here. So, not sure that I need the occultist anymore for these heals. At the risk of the bleed. Nice if you got a bit of relief from
Remind
that.
yourself
Stun
that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
-4 dodge. Well, that stun resist. 80, 80, 60, 70. Could be worth it on either of them, I guess. Torchage. Plus, of course, holding it gives me more inventory space, which is what I need. Blobs. Yeah. The infinite ectoplasm army. Yeah, there we go. Embrace the dark. Dropped the torchlight when she used that? I've got a feeling she might have. Yep, that's the one. Well, we can counter that with dazzling light. We could, I don't think we will, but we could. Who do I want to kill... We could kill her outright. Ah. There's a good chance of killing her outright. If not with the one hit, then at least with the bleed. What's that debuff do? Minus 15 dodge. That's not so useful. That, however, is very handy.
Destroyed.
That's very handy. And that's very handy. Nice.
A trifling victory. But a victory nonetheless.
Oh, he's going to steal it. That's probably not so good. Ah, there's a 350 gold and a holy water, not too bad. That's what we want, deeds. See, I'd like to get rid of his kleptomania, but there's always something else that's more pressing. I've only got 2 slots in the sanitarium. I do have enough heirlooms to upgrade it to 3 slots, but I want to keep the crests for other things. It's not the highest priority to upgrade the sanitarium any further than it is. You might have to do some healage. I mean, I could stun, but no, we'll go for... Well, what's the hit? 83, 83, 88.
Decimated.
Nice. And his stress is already way down.
A singular strike.
He did have 5 of them little thingies before. I don't have any bandages, do I? No, I don't. Well, you can work bleed and your own. That's probably not enough to kill. Dodging is always good. Let me just check this torch. Yes, definitely goes down when she uses that attack. Once you've got your stress down, you're going to put it up again. No one needs any anti-bleedage. Well, you're going to die next round, so that's fine. Yeah, we'll keep going with the party heals. But I think their weapons are all fully upgraded, but their armour is not, because I haven't upgraded the blacksmith enough for that. So it gives them speed, but not the hit points and dodge. That's fine, we can kill them.
This expedition at least
Cash.
promises success.
I might do it with someone. I'm not sure if it'll do stress or not. How much more do I have to go? Might be worth going to this room and then perhaps camping, maybe. He's got trap 40, 60, 55, 40. So it looks like Miron is going to be doing my trap resist. We should keep moving. Well, I would if you'd let me move when you actually say things. And you failed.
Mechanical
But
hazards
you resisted.
possessed by evil intent.
Old tree. Poisonous sap. Resist the blight. That's fine. So I haven't even used half the torches. Haven't even used half the food. Don't really have much stress or injury. The only thing about camping is it'll free up a spot. Well, I'm going to have to use a shovel. Bandages and gold. Still got plenty of shovels.
The light, the promise of safety.
Torches. Treasures, a fight, probably a fight in that one, probably a fight in that one, alright. So it looks like I'd have to go all the way down here anyway. I do not have any herbs to cleanse that. I believe holy water cleanses it. I believe it's medicinal herbs to get food. Oh, however, I got food anyway, so, you know. Right. Headlights still up, so let's get the surprise. Do we want to do the debuff? It's not really that great a chance of hitting. 78 to 73. Yeah, stick with this.
Well struck.
Oh, that'll do. I wonder if surprise should shuffle the enemy party but not make them miss a turn, the same as it does for your party. I don't really have any. That's 57 to hit, 78 to hit. Don't really have any opinion one way or the other on that, to be honest. Dead. They didn't even get a chance to attack. So upsetting.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Yeah. Not worried.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Yep, right. Embrace the dark. That missed and didn't use the torch. It's interesting because some enemy attacks, they don't even have to hit you to get their special effect. Like, I think their slimes, their ectoplasms and their cytokinesis, whatever it is, that duplicates them. I don't think they need to actually hit with that in order to get another slime. Whereas obviously this crone does need to hit. I didn't even realise you had bleed on them. The crone does need to hit in order to reduce the torch. And I've got a feeling the Vestal's torch increase attack, I can't remember if that needs to hit in order to increase the torch. We can perhaps find out. The torch is already at 100 anyway, so it's not going to matter. Dead. Keep you on anti-bleed and anti-blight duties. Let's see if... well, it dodged. Well, then it might not have done it because the torch was already at 100, or it might not have done it because it missed.
Clarified in a single strike.
Well, Reynolds getting a bit of stress back up again.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Don't really mind. Yeah, it might be worth... Let's camp now, actually. Before I check
A
that
spark without kindling
coffin thing.
is a goal without hope.
We'll take some feastage. Alright. Now, buffs. What sort of buffs have we got? We don't need any healings. You can give yourself a buff. You can encourage him. That doesn't need to worry. Wound care, you can do stress by 10. And I believe he's religious. So no one needs any wound care. No one really needs to worry about stress at the moment. I've got 3 things left. Don't need to worry about that. Don't need to worry about that. Well, you might as well just give yourself stress resist, really. There's not much else I can do. I think they only last until the next camping anyway. So, how many more stars? Ooh. I've got 14 food, so I can basically have one more starve and still have a feast at the next camp. Resisty the stunny. Dodgy the gropey swipey. Dumont. I must have been surprised. Right, he's dead. He's slightly less. Crit! Very nice. Didn't heal his own stress. Take a chance for a kill because that can reduce stress, even though he's going to die anyway.
A victory.
Hit points -1.
Perhaps a turning point.
See, I definitely need those. Definitely need those. Ancient coffin. I'm tempted to use a shovel just to see. Wheeled explorer. Well, yeah. I find it's barely even worth looking at the quirks they get anymore. You just get too many. This, I'm pretty sure you can use bandages for that. A move amulet. +10 chance to push pull, +10 move resist, -4 accuracy. No one here's got any push pull skills, but I'll give it to you just to carry it around. I don't have any more bandages. That's a quirk. Disease, but she resisted it. Fight gonna come on here. Spider. Got the +10 accuracy. Only speed 4. We'll try a bit of AoE. I don't know that it's particularly useful, but I'll use it anyway. And you can use the Zealous Accusation. Well, you know, it's a bit of an understatement. I judge thee guilty.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Supplies. Gas. What's the stun base on that? I'm not sure. Off the top of my head. Surprised and party stun. Let's just because I can. Just because it's hilarious. No, it wasn't worth using the thing there, the AoE there. Yeah. Oh! Oh! I'm not sure the multiplier of a crit. It certainly seems to be large. Base damage was something about 5 or 6 or something, and she ended up 20 something for a crit. I think it's more than double anyway, or at least that attack. 38. His damage is 10 to 17. Done.
Hacks laden with loot
what can I
are
get rid of?
often low
Look,
on supplies.
There's only one torch in that, and I'm definitely after those deeds. 2 2 food. You only need to use 1. I want to keep the food actually because... Alright, we'll get rid of that. Take that. That's worth 500. It's yeah. Nah. And depending on what's in here, the answer being nothing. Stress is almost 0. You've got 2. So, how far do I need to go now before I camp again? Again, inventory space is a real problem. Obviously, I think that's a design decision, deliberately done that way, to make you decide which is more important. There we go, there's another starve I meant. I could have got rid of holy water, I haven't used that. Forgot that I had it. Doesn't appear to be anything in this dungeon that's requiring any holy water. Sometimes a tree is just a tree. We have a fight here. Embrace the dark. Didn't know how much that actually produced it by. Let's see. Do anything being stunned anyway, but it's fun. Just it's all about target priority, and remember that one, that attack. Figuring out which target you want to kill first, I guess. I think he should have used the battlefield medicine. Completely forgot. And there's that 2 food back. To be perfectly honest, thus far I think I could have got away with not camping at all. So there's another wall, and I've got 3 shovels. Darn it.
If only treasure could staunch the
Money.
flow of otherworldly corruption.
I wonder if there's a hotkey for torches. That's the 2nd time you've failed that.
Ambushed
And you
by
got blighted
foul
again.
invention.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I've seen these guys before. Ow. That kinda really helps me to make it darker. I think it gives you extra crits, extra loot. Now we can battle with it. Well, to you. All heals. I do want to get rid of that. Nice. Debuff. That's 15 dodge. Good hit. That's not a good hit. It's definitely not a good hit. Bleed's only 45. What is this? Well, we'll start putting some bleed on the big guy then. Actually, she's got the accuracy buff against him. Completely forgot about that. You can kind of only attack him. He's a human and a beast. Ew, not so good. Obviously the move resist. I don't think he can attack. Can if he has that, but in fact you are going to have to take this opportunity to move. As are you. You also will need to move. So I don't want to really use breakthrough. It's not worth using breakthrough. And that's just put me back in a pretty good situation. Where I might have to move Dumont forwards again. Well, he can still use that. He's got a lot of blight resistor. I'll get him back so he can use his knife. Oh! 35, he only had 73, I think, from memory. So that was nearly half his hit points. One crit. Nicely done. Nicely done indeed. And that's that.
Wealth beyond
Alright.
measure.
What can I take here?
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Get that, and I can take those. 250 gold. Well, I can do that. The contents are mine! That's worth 250. Nah. I think what I got is worth more. So, a few rooms. Again, the only reason really to camp is to free up some inventory space. But if I camp and use a feast, I don't know that I need to use a feast, honestly. But I don't need to worry about starvation events. I don't care about 50 gold. I'll use some torches up. Scouting. There's a battle there. Looks like that's the end. Alright, in that case, if that's the last one that I actually need to do.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
I can do that and still have for 2 starvation events. I really don't need to worry about stress. Or hit points, to be honest. So you can buff yourself again, just to make sure. You, I guess, can do that. And then it's just a matter of really using these up just because I can, really. It's and we've got 3 left. Heal 15%. Again, might as well. Don't think anyone had a disease. Let's see if we can get through the night without being ambushed.
The match is struck.
Aren't I
A
in the
blazing
wheel
star is born.
With spiders? I can never actually remember which dungeon I'm in. Yeah. I think that happens if the last thing you do in a combat is shuffle position. Then it seems to get stuck on doing that when you're outside of combat. Well, hang on. Yeah. There's no point leaving you. Well, I mean, he might have bled. It's a small possibility, but a possibility nonetheless. Alright. We can get rid of that. Bad doggy. Really want more deeds though. That's the whole point of coming to this particular dungeon. Yours for the taking. Well, don't really care about the holy water. Torch. A towering ectoplasm. Have I seen one of those before? I can't remember. Right. Stun resistance pretty high. So we might just try for the kill. In the hopes of not having a billion of the buggers turn up. Oh, their blight and bleed is both pretty high. So can't attack the back guy anyway. You have to be in the front to use that, and it has to be in the last one anyway, so it doesn't matter. So you can try and kill that. Good. Don't mind me, I'm just muttering to myself. Big slime.
Quickly the tide turns.
Ouchies. I'm glad that wasn't the split it up. Aha! A crit for a crit. I think you can definitely do some healing. You can do some smiting. And that is that. Deeds, I want the deeds. I don't care about that particularly. And yep, that's the end. But we've got a couple more things we can check. We might get some more deeds out of it, I guess. There's another fight. Nothing of value.
In Radiance, may we find
I think I've
victory.
got too many shovels. I did find one. Might as well do this again. We just might just get some treasure. That's pretty much all I am here for. This particular dungeon. Otherwise, I could just go straight for the boss. As you can see, I'm doing pretty well. These are my level 4 characters. They've got level 4 weapons. Most of their skills are up. Put your dazzling light up. So potentially a little overpowered. I think I attacked the wrong one because that one hasn't fought yet. But this is a champion level or veteran level, whichever one it is. The yellow level dungeon. The second tier difficulty, which level 3 and 4 characters are supposed to do. Done. Just a bit of money. Doesn't matter. The end. There's nothing in this room. You know, I could have dumped the shovels and torches to take that extra gold, but it doesn't matter.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
I don't know how much money I spent, but I got 20,000, 21,000 for that. Lots of crests. Deeds, I need deeds, 24 deeds. 26 crests, good, very good. You guys are already level 4. Don't really care about them because they'll just get replaced next dungeon anyway, no doubt.
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter.
So all returned. Well, that is a long dungeon. So now, and in fact, I can't get that up to the next level. I can get their armor up. No, I can't. to the cost of it, but that lets me do that. Lots of dodge and hit points. But I'll probably end up doing that off camera. That's maxed. Yeah. Well, I guess that's all I really need to do. I could get rid of his kleptomania. Don't even need to put anyone in stress relief, realistically speaking. So, I guess that's it. Still no one dead yet. I'm sure it will happen sooner or later. Perhaps I'll be recording it when it does. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.